Hello, it's Melissa with Practically Creative. Welcome back. Today I am working on the Quilt Builder card deck again. We're going to do the next block in this. This is copyright 2018 by C&T Publishing. And as always, I'm going to be making a block from this box. I'm not going to share their measurements. I'm just using them as inspiration for the next block in the series. This is the block we're working on today. This is called Broken Dishes. And again, it's a very, very simple block. I am going to turn it around so you can see exactly what it's supposed to look like. It's two colors, and I've already cut my fabric and chosen my colors. I'm going to use green and that cream color that I've been using. That cream is from a sheet. The green is just a regular solid that I ordered from somewhere. I'm going to take you over to the sewing machine and show you how to make this. It's just 2 sets of HSTs, and we're just going to whip right through this block and get it made. All right, so let's switch over to the sewing machine. So I'm going to line up on that. I'm going to line the corner up on that 1/4 inch mark. I'm going to keep the other corner lined up on that 1/4 inch mark. Then we're going to turn it around and we're going to do the same thing again. Line the corner up on the 1/4 inch. Do that one more time to the other side. I'm just keeping my finger on the corner so the corner stays on the 1/4 inch. Around here to the other side. Do the same again. Now that they are both sewn, I'm going to take my scissors and I'm going to cut right in between those 2 seams. I'm doing it slowly so that you can see exactly what I'm doing. We'll open them up. I always press to the dark side when I do half square triangles. And I'm not stretching that seam out. I'm just literally laying it over and pressing it down with my fingers. I am going to add heat to this, but I want you to see that it made nice half square triangles. Okay, let me take it to the iron and we'll switch cameras again. So I have pressed all 4 of my half square triangles. And now we're going to lay it out according to what the block says to do. Is our block. I'm going to use it to guide me. I think I'm going to put you could turn this either direction that you wanted. But basically what it has me doing is laying it so that it is like this. And then I'm going to sew these together. I'll sew the top two together, then the bottom two, and then sew the halves together. We'll sew the top two together. And I'm going to bring this in here. I'm going to nest the corner there so that that stays together. 1/4 inch seam allowance. You can use the edge of your presser foot, or you can use the edge of that diagonal seam tape, or you can use them in combination. Again, still the 1.8 seam length. I'll bring the other one in, and I'm going to nest those corners again. Get it all lined up right underneath the needle. I'm not pulling or pushing, I'm just letting the feed dogs on the machine do what it needs to do. And now I'm going to press one to the right and one to the left so that my seams again will nest whenever I turn this over. Now here is where you might want to put a pin right there at that corner so that that corner stays nice and sharp. I'm going to put one in here. And then I'm going to go out here to the edge and I'm going to nest my seams again. One more pin. Because this block is dependent on being sharp in order to look good. So you want to make sure that your points stay together. One more pin there. And then let's sew down through here. I'm not going to sew over that pin, but I did want to get right up next to it. Again, right up next to the pin. Take the pin out. Do not sew over your pins. It's a good way to break a needle. It's also a good way to end up with a piece of a needle in your eye or stuck into your face. And I don't know about you, but that doesn't sound like much fun to me. I just gave it a couple of stitches of back stitching there. And let's look at our block. Ah, look at our points. They are nice. Let me give it some heat left and I will show you what it looks like. So there's our block. It's 10.5 inches exactly. I'm going to put it on the wall of shame. And I don't know if I'm going to create a quilt from these blocks or exactly what I'm going to do with them. But that one's done. Everything's in similar fabrics, the greens, the pinks, and the reds with that creamy background color. And let's compare it to the block. Yep, matches exactly. And it's exactly the size that I want. I do like these card blocks for inspiration. I don't always necessarily do it the way that they say to do it. This one I did. It's 4 half square triangles put together. So not much they could mess up on this one, except they want you to cut everything in half before you sew it. I don't do it that way. But you guys have a great day. Thank you for watching.